Hi there, this is Jim Kerr from Simple Minds. You're listening to 89 FM, the Radio Rock.
Hello, I'm Luiza from 89 FM, the Radio Rock here in São Paulo. How you doing?
Very good, nice to talk to you.
Yeah. Okay. So first, let's talk about your upcoming show here in São Paulo. What are your expectations to meet the Brazilian crowd after so long?
Well, I can tell you how much we're looking forward to it, and I can tell you, you can expect that we're going to give all we have. We're going to give 100%. The band has been in great form. We did a lot of live work last year. Best reviews, huge crowds, good energy, great looking band, big band on stage. So it's been a long time since we've been in Brazil, too long. And the onus is on us to really make sure we do a great show.
Do you remember, like, from last time you were here, like some Brazilian food or places that you visit?
Well, I remember very kindly promoter and such took us out, took us around, and I have to say that usually when we're in Brazil, the people we work with are great. Went to their houses.
Mhm.
I mean, you don't really have that much time when you're on tour, but
Right.
certainly you only need a little time to get a sense of a place and the excitement of a place, and some places you just feel good in, and that was the case.
Yeah. Well, São Paulo is known for having one of the loudest and most energetic crowds ever. Are you ready for that kind of vibe? Because especially after the pandemic, I feel we are more like passionate than ever.
Oh, well, great. Who doesn't want that energy, high energy?
Yeah. Do you recall any fun, memorable like stories to share that either happened in Brazil or are related to a country? Because it's been a decade. I think it was 2013 last time you were here. Do you remember like some encounters with fans, something that remarked you?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we always get that coming in and out. I mean, when you go to the Latina countries, people show their emotions in the best way. When I was there the last time, I took my son. It was the
Mm.
first time he had been in Brazil, and at that time, he was only 22 years old.
Mhm.
So he was the perfect age for really enjoying all the elements of the city. And he still talks about it.
So we had a lot of fun, right? The
Yes.
Brazilian kind of fun.
Yeah.
Well, what can the fans expect from the set list that they will hear? Do you kind of like pick a special song for each country, or you like to keep it the way it is?
I mean, the great thing is we've written so many songs over the years. It's a problem sometimes
Hmm.
putting a set list together because there's so many choices, but that's a nice problem to have, or rather, not a problem, a puzzle. But certainly people will hear the big songs you would expect to hear, but there's a whole sense of the sound of the generation that we came out of, which of course
Hmm.
is the 80s generation.
Yeah. Well, many Brazilian fans grew up with your sounds, like they call it the soundtracks of their lives. How do you feel knowing that you marked like generations, not only here but worldwide?
Well, it's an honor. It's a real honor. But there's also a pressure with that. Because
Hmm.
if you're playing a song that's really the soundtrack of someone's life, you better make sure that you play it heart and soul, Doesn't matter if you played it for 1,000 times. Doesn't matter if you played it for 2,000 times. You have to play it as though it was the very first time you played it. Because for the people in the audience, it might be the only time they hear it in their life live from the original artist. And so you really want to make sure you forget that you've played it so many times. It's like tonight is the night, and
Yeah.
you attack it that way.
Also, let me ask you, are you familiar with any Brazilian musicians?
Not currently, no. I have to say no.
I think the most famous band is probably Sepultura. Have you heard of them?
Sure, of course.
Okay, okay. Okay, so to wrap this up, what message would you like to send to the fans who are like counting down the days to see you in São Paulo?
Well, just to say, hang in there. We'll be there soon. We will make it worthwhile. We really appreciate. Really looking forward to it. It's always a special on a world tour when you come up and you look at the dates. Brazil is there. It's always special, and we intend to make it even more special when we arrive.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Jean, for your time. Such an honor talking to you. I hope you have a great time here in Brazil. We'll see you soon in a month, right?
See you then. All the best.
89, a Rádio Rock.